Forest game.
They get it out quickly one more time. Out of the backfield, that's Jordan Hudson.
Situation on a dead ball.
They fumble it, put it on the ground, and the Hurricanes able to recover. R.J. Maryland coming back the other way. One more look.
R.J. Maryland, not accustomed to taking a handoff, doesn't have the pocket right, reaching for the football. It's just bad technique by the tight end, and it ends up on the ground. I'm not sure they'd have had the first down anyway. Keontae Scott looked like he was right there, but after the ball hits the ground, he's the first man there.
As Carson Beck will keep it on fourth down, it looks like he has just enough, third down, just enough to pick up the first. Fletcher between the tackles, straight ahead, pounds it down to the 44 of SMU, hit by Terry Webb, Jr. And now Miami up at the line of scrimmage quickly. Markel Bell may have moved a little early.
False start, offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Beck with a clean pocket, delivers a strike. Down to the 43, it's caught by Keelan Marion.
I like Tennessee, that offense.
Homer. Fletcher straight ahead, picks up the first down by moving the pile. Identity of Miami's offense is wrapped up in Mark Fletcher Jr.
And that offensive line. I mean, he stopped initially, and then you get Francis Maui-Noa behind the big running back, and he starts pushing forward. Look at 61, gets in there and starts pushing forward, and that's when that pile.
From the 40-yard line, Beck. Gonna run with it. Slides in safely. They're gonna spot it back at the, in terms of pass defense numbers. Beck, downfield, caught! Touchdown, Hurricanes, JoJo Trader.
JoJo Trader getting the start because C.J. Daniels is out, just slips inside of Marcellus Barnes, and then does a really nice job of using his body to bring the ball in. This was a guy who came in much ballyhooed out of high school. People have been...
Hurricanes strike first, it's 7-0. Look at Knox Arlo kid there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. All out.
On the kick return, here come the Mustangs, right up the middle, bursting through the seams. Link Rhodes all the way out near midfield. Jennings gets it out quickly again to Jordan Hudson. Already with his third reception in the ball game, picks up a few yards.
Top of your screen.
Coming off the edge, they throw it away from him. Pass complete to Chris Johnson, hit immediately by Damari Brown. No gain on the play, fourth down coming up. It's Barron, pardon me. An end-over-end punt. Tony fields it cleanly at the 18. From the 22, Beck hands it off to Fletcher. Powering and pummeling his way down to the 32.
Fletcher gets to the second level, does the same.
Off the play fake, Beck finds Fletcher out of the backfield, showing off his receiving skills and out across the 45.
Experience.
Beck going to take off for the second time this afternoon and slides in right at midfield. They spotted at the 50-yard line.
Played at Arkansas and then became a coach at the college level, often aligned with Gus Malzahn. Remember, Gus Malzahn was his high school football coach.
Relationships count, but things can be transactional at times. Carson Beck downfield at the 8-yard line. There's a flag down.
The corner.
Pass interference, offense, number 10. 15-yard penalty, replay second down.
Down the sideline, and then he kind of gives up on the play, starts blocking with the ball's in the air. It's Alex Ballman, who then makes the catch. I think Nettles would have had a chance to pick that ball up if it wasn't.
Beck underneath to the tight end Lofton. Puts his hat down and makes it down to the 38-yard line. Choice averaging about 47 yards per punt. We'll try and land this one inside the 10, but it caroms into the end zone, so it'll come all the way out. What a resurrection it's been from that time. Jennings has a man. Caught downfield to the 43, Brinson. And field.
What's just a double move on the safety. Jacoby Thomas, Romello Brinson runs right by him. Kevin Jennings puts it up, and the big receiver creates a big play.
41 yards in all. Jennings moving around. And that's Harden out of bounds. Hudson's been a favorite target of Jennings. That pass dropped. 51 right now. They're going to blow it dead first. That ball caromed off the crossbar.
Before the snap, delay of game, offense.
Oh, wow.
5-yard penalty, 4th down.
So they go for a 59-yard field goal.
No.
In the last short term anyway, few years, led by Coach Lashley. Tony fields it with a fair catch at the 12-yard line. On the first Saturday in November, Beck has a man, incomplete, picked off in the secondary by Ahmad Moses. Another interception for the Mustangs, their 13th of the season.
JoJo Trader had been having himself a day, and he does a really nice job at the point, at the release point, but just doesn't make the catch. And this SMU team has been one of the best in the country at picking the ball off. What a play by Ahmad Moses, the concentration to go up and snag that football.
See if they take a shot right after. Jennings pivots, pulls, touchdown Stangs. Yamir Knight making it right. Folks, we're tied in Dallas.
We're going to see the safety in the middle of the field. Jacoby Thomas is going to be looking at Kevin Jennings, and as Yamir Knight releases up the field, he's just going to float to his right, and it opens up the big void in the end zone for Yamir Knight.
Beck. Complete to Marion. 16 on the play, 1st and 10.
Well, it starts with the protection, which is excellent, but Keelan Marion in zone coverage just gets over to the middle of the field. There's no linebacker there.
Receivers out on this formation. Beck with a clean pocket. Broken up. Good closing speed to jar that loose. Tony in motion again. They hand it off to Fletcher. They go back to it there, Roddy. 37 to pick up the 1st down. Incomplete. No flag on the play intended for Tony.
Who was first team All-ACC. Malachi Tony's just going to come up and break in, and Wachovia does a really nice job of being patient. You wait for Wachovia, or you wait for Tony to break the route, and then you break. You don't bite until he commits. He is all
from his own 43. And a fair catch called at the 8-yard line.
Great at times this season.
Hibner, the tight end, forced out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. And fans, Jennings going through his progression. Took a big hit at the 13-yard line from Jacoby Thomas. Jennings looks right. Is going to be sacked back at the 7-yard line by Marquise Lightfoot. Hurricanes are out of timeouts when they get the football here. This will be Malachi Tony from the 44. Got a block from Marion. Got a wall out there. Malachi, one man to beat. And finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. 1st and goal, Hurricane.
Well, Keelan Marion being out there makes sure that one of these guys is going to have a chance. I would have picked Marion because Malachi Tony, good things happen when he has the football. Once again, setting up Miami in great field position. Remember last week,
into the end zone, Beck overshoots Tony, stops the clock with 44 seconds to go. Ahmad. Beck pulls, incomplete, jarred loose on the goal line. Light work. Ricardo. And this is part of the reason why. Things trending in the right direction.
Defense has really done a nice job.
Jennings pulls it out. Backside pressure. He put it on the ground, and the Hurricanes recover it.
1st down, Miami.
Well, Lucas is going to blitz, and he's actually going to hesitate when Kevin Jennings kind of hesitates himself. He pauses to see who has the ball, and then the question is Kevin Jennings' arm moving forward when that hit comes? I thought that it was a fumble in real time, but obviously being reviewed. Lucas hesitating to see, does the running back have the ball, does the quarterback, and then knocks it out.
After further review, it's an incomplete pass. Second down.
Every week from the ACC, and I agree upon the review. I think this is the view that shows you that arm does start to move forward when Kevin Jennings gets hit. It was bang, bang in real time. But
Harden in the backfield. Jennings to pass again. Flushed out by Bain. Pass caught at the 36 by Hudson.
Neither one of them touched the defensive end.
Jennings completes another pass. And that's going to be ruled out of bounds at the 41. Catch by Hibner.
Yeah, this was Jordan Hudson just finding space and making himself available to the quarterback, showing him his numbers when Kevin Jennings starts to scramble, work out.
Jennings complete on the back shoulder fade. Boy, nice catch by
the nickel.
Good for 16 yards. In rhythm, Jennings completes another one and another first down to Brinson, the former Hurricane. Jennings looking to run. Now gets rid of it, completes it. Hudson pushed out of bounds inside the 10. McFall in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Jennings looking for a seam. Tucks it under. Touchdown, Mustangs, who take the lead. The extra point good.
Well, they try and block Ruben Bain with a guard, and he actually forces the pressure. But Akeem Mesidor, number 3, he's going to be in the middle of your screen right there. Watch out how he's slow getting out there. That is the effect of tempo down the field. The defensive end who's played play after play after play at speed, not able to get out on the quarterback as quickly as we would expect. Explanation for it.
Mark Fletcher pounding away for the first down. Out to the 38-yard line.
Getting back to that, running the football.
Beck checks it down to Fletcher, brought down almost immediately. A dad to a lot of players on this Hurricane football team. Here he is hitting that edge out near midfield at about the 49.
In this second half, they've had success running the football.
On the blitz, Beck off the play action. Finds Tony for the first down at the 33. Let's see if this play stands or not.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. First down.
We had a great meeting with you yesterday.
He's able to get into the backfield. James Brockermeyer gets him a little bit. We don't see the end of that play.
Thanks, Jerry. It's a 1st and 10. Tony in motion. Fletcher with a yawning hole all the way down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Miami. Beck into the end zone. Room service. Touchdown, Bauman. And the Hurricanes retake the lead. And Miami leads by a field goal. There he is. Beck complete. Out to the 48-yard line. It's Keelan Marion on the catch. Returners in the country a season ago. Beck checks it down. Tony with the catch. Down to the 44-yard line. Ahmad Moses making the tackle.
It's quickly, not getting greedy. It's a great point.
2nd and 2. Hurricanes will pick up the first down on the ground. That's Jordan Lyle again. Lyle again. Stopped up at about the 32 by Kilgore. Picked up 5.
Mediums.
They keep it on the ground again. Lyle stopped up shy of the first down by that much. Tony in motion. It's going to be Fletcher. And he might not have got it. I don't think he got to the first down mark.
Transfer, so they really like the talent.
Miami bringing some pressure. He throws it incomplete. And there's going to be a flag on the play against the Hurricanes intended for Hibner. Jacoby Thomas back for SMU.
Pass interference, defense, number 8. Automatic first down.
Thomas was holding him like a grudge that time.
And Kevin Jennings back on the field.
We are knotted at 17 in this, the biggest game. Malachi Tony on the receiver screen. And a quick tackle on him at the 27. Carson Beck pulls it. Complete at the 35 and up the sidelines to Marion. Picks up a first down. Fletcher stopped up right near that line of scrimmage by Alexander Kilgore. Brown gets the call and picks up that first down with a 2-yard pickup. Beck underneath, complete. Malachi Tony stopped up at about the 34-yard line.
Freshman in the country.
Yeah, gave him the coveted Roddy Award last week.
Yeah.
Look at Carson Beck down to about the 26-yard line. And that's going to be Lyle. Lyle stopped up right near the line of scrimmage. New transfer doing a nice job for the Mustangs. 3rd and short. And they're going to stop up that Miami run game. Brown with nowhere to go. And he gives the Hurricanes a 3-point advantage. Jennings complete at midfield, first down to Derek McFall coming out of the backfield.
It was there.
Jennings delivers, back shoulder fade. What a catch by Jordan Hudson. Keep an eye on that. Jennings, little sidearm delivery complete to the 21-yard line. Harden in the backfield. Another sidearm delivery and a first down, 4th quarter. Jennings with time takes off and throws it out of bounds. Jennings dropping back. There's a flag down. Jennings finds a receiver, his tight end, Hibner, and he's brought down inside the 5, but this is going to be a hold.
Holding, offense, number 59. 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
Double throw coming up. Double pass. Brinson incomplete. This for the tie. Wow, that was close. And he missed it. Teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Carson Beck pulls it complete to Malachi Tony. Good for the first down at the 37-yard line. Completed his last 7 passes in a row. Going to take off. Lunges forward across the 40. They're going to spot it right at the 40-yard line.
4 minutes.
Beck hands it off to Fletcher. Pounding it between the tackles. Good for about 2 yards. This would be a huge conversion. They're going to pass it. Beck has Fletcher. Running out of time. Keeps it. Beck delivers complete down to the 29 to Marion for the first down. But there's a flag down on the play back near midfield at the 49.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense, number 78. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Malachi Tony, part of that bunch formation. But they come the other way. That's going to be a complete ball to Marion. And they're going to give him the yardage out to the 48.
To give up a 3rd and 15 in this situation.
That's a huge conversion. Mark Fletcher now down to the 49-yard line. Brown in the backfield for the Hurricanes. On the receiver screen, it's complete, but nowhere to go on the reception by JoJo Trader. Beck, flag thrown, Marion
There is no foul for defensive pass interference. However, holding, offense, number 61. Penalties decline, 4th down.
Calls for the fair catch. SMU's got 90 yards to go. Harden in the backfield for the Mustangs. Pass downfield. And it's caught by Hudson. Wow, in traffic. They're missing a field goal a moment ago. Miami bringing pressure. Jennings. There seemed to be a little miscommunication there with Romello Brinson.
A second ago.
Here he comes. Got to Jennings and sacked him back at the 38-yard line.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 19, no timeouts. Underneath, out of the backfield, it's to Harden. They've got to get to the 43. Jennings drops back, and they blew it dead. And we're going to have a flag.
He's trying to pull up,
Timeout
but
was called by Miami. Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 12.
Wow.
15-yard penalty.
Mario Cristobal
Automatic
is
first down.
in. With a little over a minute to go, Jennings broken up at the 33-yard line by Keontae Scott. Gets it out quickly, complete to Knight. Ymir Knight down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Jennings. There's a couple flags down on the play. Jennings cuts it upfield and tiptoes out of bounds at the 20.
Holding, offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
Jennings with trips and a bunch formation to the top of your screen. Throws it up and incomplete for Ymir Knight. Keontae Scott, the Jennings. Tiptoes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Jennings, you don't want to take a sack, and he won't. The pass is ruled complete at the 21.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
For the tie. This time leaving no doubt. And Miami came into this game as a double-digit favorite. And we are knotted at 20 apiece. Tony in motion. They're going to run it. They get a nice gain down to the... On 2nd down here, they're going to give it to Brown again. And Brown picks up the 1st down. Stopped up shy of the 10-yard line. Beck hands it off. That's going to be Brown. Brought down at about the 7. Beaver. They keep it on the ground and nowhere to go that time for Marty Brown. Speed
up to the top.
Beck's going to pass. Pumps, delivers. Picked off at the 2 by Moses. Rearing its head again for Beck.
Ahmad Moses is right here, and when the receiver goes in, his eyes then go to Malachi Tony. And what Tony does is he starts to work outside and then back in. Ahmad Moses sees it, but Tony starts to go up the field into the end zone. Carson Beck thinks he's going to continue straight down the line, and what that allows Moses to do is cut underneath the route.
All they need is a field goal. Jennings on a predetermined quarterback run, tiptoes out of bounds at about the 20.
Or in the end zone. Feels very familiar in November for Miami.
Harden on 2nd and 5. Brought down shy of that line of 1st down marker by Akeem Meth. 3rd and 2. Jennings hands it off to Harden. He's going to pick up the 1st down. On 1st and 10. Jennings hands it off. Harden inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Jennings hands it off again. Harden brought down just shy of the end zone. Verge of history. Harden, trick or treat, Dallas. SMU wins.
want this, you got that.